Creating a virtual event budget might seem like a complex job, and it is because this time around things are pretty different than an in-person event. There are new things that need to be accounted for and other things that won't even be necessary. But don't stress, we've created a guide with everything that you need to know. Hi there, I'm Katie with Endless Events. Okay, so when creating your virtual event budget, it's best to just start with the basics. Using something like Google Sheets is really great because you can share it with everyone on your team. Add a line item for each item that you'll be accounting for, and make sure that you always include a specific description of each one, the amount that you'll need, and the expected costs versus actual costs, so that you'll know if you're going over budget. So what exactly should you include? You may be thinking that you don't need a venue or a caterer, so there'll be less to budget for. But don't get carried away with that thought because there are still a lot of moving parts when it comes to virtual events. Take some time to do your research on things like virtual event platforms, and if you're not sure what that is, you can visit our blog for an in-depth description. You'll want to figure out which platform is right for you based on the features it provides, and as you're doing your research, keep your budget in mind so that you can compare each one. Your best bet is to connect with a virtual event production company because they are well-versed in the world of virtual events and they'll be able to help you navigate all of the necessary elements. Some other things to think about when creating your budget are what your marketing strategy will look like. So for example, do you want to have ads or social media campaigns? And do you want to record the whole event? Because this is really good for repurposing content. And do you want someone to train your speakers? Because unless you've chosen speakers who have a lot of experience with virtual events, chances are they're going to need some help. So as you can see, there are a bunch of things that you can think about that are going to have costs associated with them. Okay, so to break it down, start planning your budget as early as possible, be as detailed as possible, do your research, be honest with your numbers, and don't forget to have a rainy day fund. Things can always go wrong, so you don't want to be caught off guard with an extra expense that you didn't plan for in your budget. You can get the full list of tips on creating your virtual event budget in our blog post. You can also download our free virtual event budget calculator. It was built through the expertise of our team, and it will be an amazing ally to give you a general idea of the number that you'll be looking at. Thanks for watching, and for more event planning tips and tricks, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post a ton of tips there, and I'll see you in the next one.